Do you think you know everything about Aries? You'll be surprised to discover that this sign has a hidden side full of virtues that few are aware of. Today, we're not going to talk about their bravery or impulsivity, but rather those unexpected qualities that make them unique. From their unstoppable drive to conquer to their ability to stand firm in the face of adversity, what you're about to discover will make you see Aries in a completely new light. Ready to learn the 20 most surprising virtues of Aries? Stay until the end. We assure you it won't be forgotten. Let's begin. Number 20. Aries boast of being the best lovers, and in many cases, this is absolutely true. Aries know how to find a good balance between passion, excitement, and stability, making them attentive and thoughtful partners. An Aries doesn't settle for superficial or fleeting relationships. When they get involved emotionally, they do so with intensity and authenticity. They are masters at keeping the spark of romance alive, surprising their partner with gestures that show their love. What's interesting about Aries is that while they're very passionate, they also value their independence. They don't like feeling trapped or restricted in a relationship, which allows them to give their best without losing their personal essence. For Aries, love must be a genuine exchange of emotions where both partners feel valued and respected. Their ability to balance passion and freedom makes them unique companions, as they manage to keep their relationships exciting without losing the emotional connection they seek. This is why many consider them the best lovers, as they can offer the best of both worlds, the intensity of romance and respect for their partner's individuality. Number 19. Arians are known for being very generous. This generosity is one of Aries' most admired qualities, as it shows up in every aspect of their lives, from the material to the emotional. An Aries is always willing to share what they have, be it time, resources, or energy. Their altruistic nature draws people to them, creating circles of friends and relationships that are very authentic. What's interesting is that Aries doesn't give expecting something in return. For them, helping others is a way to express their essence and to create bonds based on mutual support. Whether in their professional environment, family, or among friends, Aries is that person who is always ready to lend a hand, even when not asked. Their generosity also extends to the emotional realm, where they offer their unconditional support to those who need it. This trait allows them to build long-lasting and solid relationships, based on respect and genuine affection. Their generosity is contagious, which is why many people want to be part of their life. Being friends with an Aries means having someone who will always be there for you, without expecting anything in return. Number 18. When Aries senses problems in a romantic relationship, they prefer to end it rather than live in deceit. This sign deeply values honesty, and for them, the truth will always be more important than appearances. Aries is direct and frank in their relationships, and when they feel something is wrong, they don't hesitate to face it head-on. For them, it's preferable to end a relationship that's not working than to stay in a dynamic that could turn toxic or unsatisfying. Though this decision can be painful, Aries knows that prolonging an unsustainable situation will only bring more complications. They choose honesty and clarity over living a lie. This sign isn't afraid to be alone if it means protecting their emotional well-being and maintaining their integrity. While they may seem harsh or cold for making such firm decisions, they're actually acting from a place of self-respect and authenticity. Aries seeks a true connection, and if they don't find it, they'd rather let go of what doesn't work. Their courage to face the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, is what allows them to move on with their lives and open up to new opportunities without regrets. Number 17. Aries give love and trust generously, but this openness can sometimes make them vulnerable. When an Aries falls in love, they do so wholeheartedly. They're not afraid to open up and trust the person they love completely. This emotional generosity is one of their greatest strengths, but it can also be a risk. Aries are known for giving their all in relationships without worrying about the consequences. This means that, when things don't go as expected, they may feel deeply hurt. However, their bravery lies in their ability to keep trusting, even after being hurt in the past. An Aries never lets the fear of being vulnerable stop them from experiencing love in its purest form. For them, loving is an act of courage, where they give themselves fully, knowing they may be hurt. Despite this vulnerability, they don't regret having given so much. Each relationship, whether good or bad, leaves them with a valuable lesson. Even when an Aries faces the pain of a breakup, they always find a way to get up and move forward, hoping to find an even deeper and more authentic connection. Number 16. An Aries in the face of injustice is like an untamed lion. When they sense something is unfair, their fighting instinct is immediately activated. An Aries can't stay silent in the face of injustice, let alone allow things to continue without intervening. Their innate sense of justice drives them to act with determination, regardless of the consequences. Whether in their personal circle or in a broader context, such as work or society, Aries becomes a fierce advocate for what they consider right. Even if you try to silence them, their response will be firm and resolute, preparing to fight back bravely. This combative nature doesn't come from ego but from a deep desire for fairness and justice. Aries fights for what they believe in, even if it means facing uncomfortable or difficult situations. This sign isn't afraid of conflict, especially when defending a just cause. Their courage and willingness to fight against injustices make them admirable people, willing to stand up for those who can't defend themselves. For Aries, there is no greater satisfaction than seeing justice prevail, thanks to their determined intervention. Number 15. Aries are stubborn and difficult to convince. One of the most notable traits of Aries is how headstrong they are. Changing an Aries' opinion is a monumental task. Once they have a fixed idea in mind, there's no turning back. This doesn't mean they're stubborn without reason. Rather, their determination and conviction are so strong that they need really solid arguments to reconsider their position. Deep down, this stubbornness is a manifestation of their self-confidence and clarity about what they want. They are people who trust in their decisions, giving them a great capacity for leadership and resolve. However, this trait can be challenging in relationships or situations that require flexibility. The key to dealing with a stubborn Aries is to present logical and well-founded reasons. Despite their obstinacy, they appreciate the truth and are willing to accept facts if they find them convincing. This balance between their rigidity of thought and their respect for the truth is what makes an Aries, although stubborn, also someone reliable and whom you can always count on to stand up for their beliefs. Number 14. Aries creates a cold shield to protect their emotions. People born under this sign often build a cold exterior to shield their deeper emotions. At first glance, Aries can appear distant, detached, or even indifferent. This attitude is a way of protecting themselves from vulnerability, as they fear that showing their true feelings might make them appear weak or exposed to being hurt. However, behind that cold facade lies a warm and passionate heart, which only reveals its sensitive side to those truly deserving. This duality is characteristic of Aries. They may seem tough on the outside, but they are extremely emotional and protective with those they love. This shield is not a sign of disinterest. Rather, it's a defense mechanism to keep their emotions in check. Once an Aries fully trusts someone, that coldness fades, revealing a deeply affectionate and devoted person. Earning their trust, however, is no easy feat. It requires patience, time, and demonstrations of loyalty. If you manage to break through this barrier, you'll gain a friend or partner who will support you unconditionally, showing that beneath that initial coldness lies a world of emotions waiting to be discovered. Number 13. Aries faces challenges with courage and determination. One thing that defines an Aries is their capacity to face challenges with impressive courage and unbreakable determination. No matter how big or complex the obstacles in their path may be, Aries will always find a way to overcome them. This sign does not fear the unknown, rather, they see it as an opportunity to test their strength and grow. Aries possesses a warrior spirit that does not give up easily. Their energy and optimism inspire those around them, motivating loved ones to pursue their own dreams and goals. For Aries, every challenge is a test that pushes them to improve and prove what they're made of. They don't just face their own problems bravely, they're also willing to support those they love in their struggles, offering encouraging words and taking concrete action. Their determination makes them unstoppable, and this courageous attitude turns them into natural leaders capable of guiding others toward success. For them, giving up is not an option, and they always find the strength to get back up, no matter how many times they fall. Number 12. Aries has a dominant and decisive character. People born under the sign of Aries are known for their dominant and very decisive nature. An Aries doesn't beat around the bush. When they have a goal in mind, they pursue it with energy and conviction that doesn't go unnoticed. Their dominant nature doesn't mean they're authoritarian. Rather, they know exactly what they want and are not afraid to fight for it. In social and professional settings, Aries tends to naturally take the lead. Their ability to make quick, effective decisions makes them natural leaders, capable of guiding others with confidence. However, their strong character can also be challenging for those who prefer a more diplomatic or flexible approach. Aries knows how to assert their presence without being aggressive, and their determination drives them to achieve feats that others might not even try. This trait also allows them to quickly recover from setbacks, as they don't let difficulties defeat them. Their decisive character and focus on success make them people of action, capable of transforming their dreams into reality with a clear, bold approach. Number 11. Aries finds peace only with the right person. Aries is a restless sign, constantly on the move, seeking new experiences and challenges. It's rare to see an Aries stay still, as their curious and energetic nature always drives them to seek more. However, there's an exception to this rule. When Aries is with the right person, someone who truly understands their essence, they can find the peace that normally eludes them. In the company of someone special, Aries can relax and set aside their constant need for action. This person provides them with an emotional refuge where they feel at ease and comfortable with themselves. For Aries, peace is not something they actively seek, but when they find it in a relationship, they deeply value that sense of calm. It's the perfect balance between their desire for adventure and the serenity that only a genuine connection can offer. In these relationships, Aries doesn't always need to be on the move, as they've found someone who gives them the tranquility they need, allowing them to enjoy the present moment without the urge to seek what's next. This is the type of relationship Aries values most, as it offers them what they desire most, a balance between passion and inner peace. Number 10. Aries hides disappointment, but true pain reaches their soul. An Aries will never show their disappointment on the surface if they can avoid it. They prefer to keep their emotions under control and not let others see when something has deeply affected them. However, if they're ever seen crying openly or emotionally breaking down, it's a sure sign that the pain has reached their soul. For such a strong and determined sign, showing vulnerability is rare, so when they do, it's because they've been deeply hurt. Aries has an impressive ability to keep their composure and move forward even in the hardest moments, but like anyone, they have a limit. When that limit is crossed, their emotions can come out in a way that surprises those around them. Despite their warrior nature, Aries also has a deeply emotional side that few people ever get to truly know. This duality between strength and vulnerability is what makes Aries so fascinating and complex, capable of hiding their wounds until the pain becomes too great to bear alone. Number 9. The sensuality and passion of Aries is unmatched. Aries is known for their sensuality and passion in intimacy. Their energy and enthusiasm manifest vibrantly in every romantic encounter, creating intense, unforgettable moments for their partner. For those born under this sign, physical love is an extension of their own fiery personality and their desire to live life to the fullest. Every intimate interaction with an Aries is an experience full of emotion, as their energy seems endless. They know how to ignite the spark of passion and keep it alive throughout, ensuring that every moment is special and unique. But beyond physical passion, Aries also gives their all to their partners, although such dedication may be more momentary than lasting. Their desire to experience and enjoy the present makes them lovers committed to pleasure and connection. However, their focus on the here and now means that although the intimate moments are intense, they aren't always centered on lasting romance. For Aries, the most important thing is to live the present as passionately as possible, making every instant unforgettable. Number 8. When Aries gets irritated, it's best not to stir up trouble. When Aries gets irritated, it's best not to test them. An Aries' patience has a limit, and once that line is crossed, they won't hesitate to express their annoyance. If someone insists on bothering or provoking this sign, Aries won't think twice about telling them to take a hike in a blunt, direct way. They aren't people who enjoy unnecessary confrontations, but they're also not afraid to defend their space and peace when necessary. Brutal honesty is an inherent trait of Aries, and when they're upset, their words can be as sharp as a sword. However, this intensity doesn't last long. Aries is known for having short but explosive bursts of anger, and once the storm passes, they tend to calm down quickly and return to their usual state. So it's best not to push when an Aries is upset. Giving them space and time to process the situation is the key to avoiding a bigger conflict, as after venting, they usually let go of any lingering resentment. Number 7. Aries does not tolerate disrespect and can become aggressive. Aries can become aggressive if they feel their respect has been compromised. This sign does not tolerate disrespect toward themselves or their loved ones. When they perceive an unfair or disrespectful situation, their reaction is immediate and forceful. Aries values honesty and integrity highly, and if they feel someone is crossing the line, they won't hesitate to defend themselves intensely. Although they're generally relaxed and friendly, any sign of offense or contempt can bring out their fiercest side. This aggression doesn't manifest physically, but rather Aries tends to confront verbally and with dominant energy. It's not uncommon to see an Aries face situations head-on, unafraid of the consequences, as they consider respect a non-negotiable value. Despite their combative nature in these moments, Aries also knows when to step back once the situation has been resolved. They aren't resentful, but they do expect relationships, both personal and professional, to be based on mutual respect. Numero 6. Aries lives in the present with intensity and passion. For an intense and passionate experience, Aries is the ideal partner. In every romantic encounter, Aries lives in the moment with overwhelming passion and an energy rarely found in other signs. However, one shouldn't expect long-lasting romance or constant displays of affection after a moment of pleasure. Aries is a sign that enjoys the here and now, focusing on maximizing the enjoyment of the present. After the intensity of the moment, Aries may not show the same need for affection or emotional closeness. This doesn't mean they don't care about their partner. Rather, their way of loving and emotionally connecting is centered on the passion of the moment, rather than on constant gestures of affection. For those seeking a relationship full of prolonged romance, this might be challenging, but for those who love living in the present with all its intensity, Aries is the perfect partner. Their total devotion in each experience is what makes them unforgettable, and their lack of attachment afterward also allows them to move on without being trapped in the past or expectations of lasting relationships. Numero 5. Aries conquers with charming persistence. Whenever Aries sets out to win someone over, they do so with a charming persistence that leaves no room for doubt. They're not invasive, but they know how to make anyone feel special. They have a unique approach filled with confidence and charisma that simply disarms anyone. Their approach is persistent yet captivating, allowing them to keep the interest of the person they're attracted to without seeming desperate. Aries is not the type to give up easily, and when they put their heart and mind into winning someone over, they'll use all their best qualities to succeed. They know how to read people and understand what they need to feel appreciated, which makes them great seducers. At the same time, they're direct, making things clear from the start. There are no games or confusion with Aries. Their goal is to genuinely win someone over, and they do it with an irresistible mix of charm, honesty, and determination. This way, they make the other person feel attracted, unable to resist that perfect blend of attraction and sincerity. Numero 4. Aries avoids people with low vibrational energy. Aries doesn't like to associate with people who carry low vibrational energy. This sign seeks positive energy in everything they do and feels drawn to people with an optimistic, determined, and ambitious attitude. Aries has a natural drive for growth and constant improvement, so the company of people who focus on the negative or show no interest in evolving is exhausting for them. It's not that Aries lacks empathy, but they simply need to surround themselves with stimuli that propel them forward. If they sense someone in their circle has a defeatist mindset or is constantly immersed in problems without trying to find solutions, Aries won't hesitate to keep their distance. Aries is extremely independent and self-sufficient, so they don't tolerate carrying others' negativity. At the end of the day, Aries prefers to surround themselves with people who share their outlook on life, proactive individuals who look to the future and don't stop in the face of obstacles. This way, they ensure that their own growth isn't hindered. Numero 3. Aries seeks clarity and doesn't hesitate to communicate anytime. Aries doesn't hesitate to communicate at any hour if something is bothering them. This fire sign is known for its honesty and need to resolve things as quickly as possible, meaning that if something is wrong, they won't wait to say it. Aries doesn't follow schedules when it comes to clarifying a situation, and although this might seem a bit impulsive to some, for Aries, it's a way to live without carrying unnecessary worries. They prefer to have an honest, direct conversation at the moment an issue arises, whether it's midnight or early morning. Their impatient nature drives them to want immediate solutions, both in work and in personal relationships. This attitude, while intense, also helps them avoid misunderstandings or built-up resentments. For Aries, clarity is key to living in peace, and if they feel something is unclear or there are doubts, they won't hesitate to pick up the phone, send a message, or have a face-to-face conversation as soon as possible. Their frankness allows them to face problems head-on. Numero 2. Aries and lies don't mix well. Aries and lies simply don't go together. People born under this sign are so honest and direct that if they ever feel compelled to lie, they quickly give themselves away. They're not good at keeping secrets or hiding what they truly feel, which often works against them when trying to avoid conflicts or uncomfortable situations. When an Aries lies, it's easy to notice. They get nervous, avoid eye contact, and may start to stammer or show signs of discomfort. This is because they value authenticity above all, and any attempt to hide the truth goes against their nature. For Aries, being honest, even when it's difficult, is the only way to live in peace with themselves and others. They'd rather face the consequences of the truth than get tangled up in a lie that will eventually come out. Transparency is essential for them, in both personal and professional relationships, and they expect the same from others. That's why it's best not to try to deceive an Aries. They'll notice right away. Numero 1. Telling Aries what to do is pointless. They'll always follow their own path. Telling Aries what to do is a pointless effort. This sign, ruled by Mars, is known for its strong, independent, and determined character. No matter how much advice or instruction they receive, Aries will always follow their own desires and instincts. It's not that they're naturally defiant, rather, they have deep confidence in their own ability to make decisions. If someone tries to impose a path on them or tell them how to act, Aries will likely respond with defiance and decide to do the opposite. This trait can be frustrating for those who seek to control them, but it's an essential part of their identity. Aries values their autonomy and the freedom to make their own choices, even if that means making mistakes along the way. They'd rather learn from their personal experiences than follow others' rules. This need for independence also extends to their professional and emotional lives, where they seek to lead and take charge of their own destiny. At the end of the day, Aries follows their own path, trusting that the choices they make, right or wrong, will lead them to personal growth. If you enjoyed this video, you'll likely be interested in the video on screen. See you in the next one.